Finally, the long-awaited comparison between Kriega and the Atlas luggage from Oxford. So let's get straight into it. With their entire range, both Oxford and Kriega, we're going to solely focus on the R30 and the B-30 as they're both 30-litre waterproof backpacks. Now, I've had the pleasure of using pretty much both brands in the past couple of years, one being the R22 Kriega backpack, which I recently kind of sold in order to get the B-30 because I needed a bigger capacity. Now, what some of you might find sacrilegious is I've actually put an XL harness on this Oxford bag. But that's because it's a modular system. These are modular bags and they should be worked kind of interchangeably, let's say. That's just an excuse. Let's go into the specs and the comparisons. Let's start off with the most important question that you want answered, which is going to be the price for the bags. The Kriega R30 comes in at $229.99 RRP, whereas the B30 comes in at $169.99 RRP. Now, is there a quality difference? Well, so the materials for the R30 are as follows. This is 1000D Cordura for the main construction, as well as 420 denier ripstop on the construction as well, making it tough, durable, and withstands a lot of abuse. Now, next one is going to be the B-30 Atlas. This has 420D ripstop, as you can see there from the hatchings, as well as Hyperlon on the front side, as well as the underside of the bag. Again, super durable and hard wearing. The next thing on the list is how many pockets it accommodates. So starting with the R30, this has 3 pockets with options to expand within the bag itself. So you can have a 5 litre, 10 litre, 15 litre to attach on the outside of the bag, or you can get the harness pocket that I've got on the B30. As you can see there, you've got a big pocket at the front there, as well as one on the top, and of course, the piece de resistance, the dry sack compartment in here, taking up the majority of said bag. Let's unlock the FID Lock to see what the bag has. So this is the B30, as said earlier. You have a dry sack compartment there behind the ripstop and everything else. You have the Hyperlon pocket with a waterproof zip on the front portion at the rear of the bag, let's say. And you have 2 side pockets. One that has like an internal storage, but then this one is more for your dry storage. So if you're trying to dry some things out, you can shove them in there. Now, on the straps themselves, the reason why I say it's 4.25 pockets is because I don't really see the purpose of these little 2 pockets here. It accommodates a thumb. I'm guessing this is for your RFID passes if you have one, and then another one here as a little coin perch, but that's pretty much it. I don't really see the use of them. But anyway, let's move on to the next thing. The straps. One of the most favorite things about Kriega is their quad lock harness system. Now this uses a double buckle mechanism, but this allows it to be weightless on your back, relieving that stress from your shoulders and distributing it evenly across your body. And that is true to what they say. With the R22 that I had previously, it was pretty phenomenal. Now for the B30. They use FID Lock, a magnetic closure system that allows it to be weightless and secure on your shoulders. Pretty good. Quickfire round. Does it have reflective strips? Yes. Does it take a hydration bladder? Yes. Does it have warranty? Yes. This is going to be a 10-year warranty. This is going to be a lifetime warranty. Does it have optional extras like additional luggage to be attached? Yes. Whew. So my final thoughts. What do I actually think of both bags? Well, as you can see, I've got the B30, and that's purely because it's more affordable for myself than the R30. It's down to your personal preference and what you need in a bag. The reason why I traded in the R22 is because I needed something with more space. That's why I went for the B30. It accommodates all the things that I need. So I need to keep my electronics away from things that might potentially get wet, like my waterproof jacket, let's say. So that's the reason why I went for a B30. And yeah, like I said, it's more affordable and something that I like to use on a daily basis, and it's stood the test of time since its release. So if you did like this video, give us a thumbs up, comment down below which one you would go for, the Atlas B30 or the Kriega R30. Be sure to subscribe, ride safe, and we'll see you all soon. Oh, I'm here.